Des, baby, can you tell me what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
We both know that's not true. Is something up at work or with the kids that you want to let me know about?
No, nothing like that.
So, what is it then? I'm your wife. Remember, we are a team and you can tell me anything.
Baby, I know. I know we are a team and I trust you. So, nothing's wrong.
Is it my sister? Did she do something?
No, not at all.
What is it? Because you've been acting this way since last week when she started coming over to babysit the kids.
It's not her. Your sister is a kind soul.
Don't attempt to flatter me with my sister. Something's up.
Just drop it, okay?
No, I won't drop it until you tell me. Is it because of my promotion and the late hours?
Baby, you know I'll always support you with your career and anything you choose to do in life.
I know that, darling, and I love you for it.
I love you too. Let's talk when you get back from work.
Will you tell me then?
There is nothing to tell.
Baby, come on.
Fine. When you get home, we can talk about it.
Hey, don't forget to pick up the kids from school by 3 p.m. Trust me, sis. I got this. I've been doing this for a week now. I would never forget to pick my sister's kids up from school. Good. Also, I already prepared lunch for them, so all you have to do is microwave it. Got it. Also, you don't have to wait for me to get back today before you leave. I'll be staying extra late, so once you're done, we could just leave the kids with Desmond. How late will you be staying? Probably till past midnight. I see. Yeah, with the promotion and all, I needed to take on a few more projects. You know, you could have refused the promotion, right? And why would I do that? This promotion was something me and Desmond kept working towards. I couldn't pass it up. I mean, it looks like this promotion is getting in the way of you being a good mom and a wife. It's just for a little while, but Desmond isn't complaining and you're helping me with the kids. Okay, whatever you say. And I'll wait till you get back before I leave. Wouldn't you be bored once the kids go to bed by 9? I'll find other ways to entertain myself. Okay then. See you later. Later. Hey, baby.
Hi, how's work?
Stressful as always. How are the kids?
They're fine. Everything is fine.
I got a call from the delivery man that the packages have arrived. Have you set them up?
You mean the cameras? Yes, I have set them up all around the house.
That's good. I know how hard what I'm asking of you is, but...
We are a team, in sickness, in health, for both the good and the bad times. I would do anything for you, my love.
I love you so much, baby.
I love you too.
Also, don't forget to drive Jasmine to the field for soccer practice.
I won't forget. Have you cooled off now? You stormed out after you made sure that Jasmine was okay.
I'm still very much upset. How could you do that to a kid?
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry? She's my sister.
That doesn't make any of this easier, if anything. It makes it worse.
If I hadn't seen the tape myself, I would never have believed my sister was capable of doing this.
Just breathe.
I don't think I have the patience to go on with this plan anymore. She's hurting my kids.
Breathe, baby. Think about it thoroughly. And the outcome of your plan versus quitting now.
You're right. Ugh, we can't quit now. I have to keep going.
That's right, baby. And I'll always be here for you to support you.
I want to walk around a bit and cool off before I come back home.
I understand, baby. Take as long as you need. But just remember that Jasmine is fine right now.
But that doesn't mean she'll be tomorrow when I leave her with my sister.
It's just for a few more weeks, okay? And then this will all be over.
Since I'm already outside, I'll stop by the store and get Jasmine a new Pride band. And t-shirt.
I'm sure she'll love that.
Hey. Hi. I'll soon pick up the kids from school. You don't need to remind me. Good, but I wasn't texting to remind you. Oh, so? What is it then? I got a call from Jasmine's teacher who told me that she has been acting rather differently lately. Differently? How? She doesn't talk a lot anymore or interact with other teenagers her age. She just sits alone in empty classes during lunchtime. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just wanted to ask if you have noticed any changes in Jasmine, or if you know any reason why there is sudden change in her behavior. I wish I knew, but I don't have the slightest clue. She is such a pure soul, and it's really sad to hear this right now. Oh, okay. Have you noticed any of these signs at home in Jasmine? I reckon I just said no. I don't have the slightest clue. I'm not her mother, and neither should I have to fill in for her, because her mother is too busy pursuing a career that she can't take care of her family. What? It's either your family or your career. You can't have both.
Where is all this coming from?
I have to go now. Some of us need to pick up our sister's kids from school because sister is too busy chasing a career to take care of her family.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Pumpkin. How are you? Oh, great actually. How's the promotion? Hope you aren't overworking yourself. I'm not, Mom. Bella has been of much help to me as she has been babysitting the kids since I've been working longer hours. I see. That's so thoughtful of her. It is. I was wondering if you, Dad, and some of my other uncles and aunties would like to come down to the city for the weekend? Oh, that's so sudden. Is there a special occasion?
Oh no, I just wanted to celebrate my promotion with the whole family. Plus, I will sort out the lodgings and the feedings.
Isn't that a bit too much?
Oh, it's no trouble at all. Plus, I'm sure the kids have missed you. You haven't seen them since Thanksgiving.
I miss my grandbabies. Fine, we will come down by the weekend.
I'll begin making the preparations. See you soon, Mom. I miss you.
See you soon, baby. We need to speed things up. Mom, Dad, and few of my relatives will be coming down this weekend. Just send their plane schedule and I'll be at the airport to pick them up when they arrive.
Thank you, baby. I'll make sure the hotel reservations. And what about the evidence?
I think we already have all the proof we need.
Brilliant. And how's Jasmine holding up?
She's more quiet than usual lately, but I'm sure she'll be better when all this is over.
I hope so. She shouldn't have to feel inferior just because she's a lesbian.
We raised her well, and although what is happening now may hurt her feelings, she will regain her confidence in herself.
I hope so.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Mom.
My daughter. Do you have a few minutes to spare? I would like to discuss something very important with you.
Sure, Mom. Go ahead.
Don't you think you need to spend more time looking after your kids? Mom, where is it coming from? Just listen to me. I know you want a successful career, but your family is also important. When last did you and Desmond perform the martial act?
Mom, no one sees martial act anymore. It's 2023. Plus, Desmond and I have very healthy sex life.
That's not what Bella have been telling me.
Wait, what?
What of your kids? I can see that Jasmine is changing up and there's no one for her to confide in. Maybe she just wants her mother. What did Bella say? Nothing. Now, don't get mad at your sister. She's only doing this because she loves you. She has a funny way of showing it if she thinks reporting me to you is the way to go about it. My baby, I just don't want you to end up regretting any of your decisions.
I won't end up regretting anything at all.
Are you certain?
Yes, I am. Thanks, Mom, for checking in on me, but I need to get back to work now.
Alright, darling. Take good care of yourself.
Remember, you're to pick up the kids by 1 p.m. today. Forget the kids! I've lost tons of followers in the past 3 hours. Oh, I'll just call Desmond to get them.
Also, why are you losing followers?
Because some blog posted an article about me, defaming my character.
What does the article say?
The article portrays me as a hypocrite who's just hiding under LGBTQ+ rights. They didn't just stop there, but I was named a child maltreater and a despicable human being.
What? That's awful. Why would they say such hurtful things about you?
When the kids gets back, I need to post a video of me hanging out with them to debunk all these claims. Jasmine is a lesbian, isn't she? That will work wonders for my image.
I'm not sure I want my kids to be exposed to all these.
Don't be selfish, Stacey. Why would you want all these articles spreading online about your sister? Think of the brands I'm working with. They will dissociate from me if I can't silence all these rumors.
Fine.
Thanks, bye. I'm still losing a tons of followers.
I thought everything would have blown over and people would just move on to the next best thing before afternoon.
I thought so too, but this isn't the case. The one article this morning has now morphed into 30 articles from other sites.
Wow, drama really makes for the best content.
One of my brands just messaged me saying that they would like to put up working with me on hold. However, when all this is cleared, I can reach out to them.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bella.
That was the brand that I was to shoot a commercial in Fiji next month. I tried shooting the video with your kids and posted it, but the gossip column just turned it around on me and made it look like that it was an act of desperation to cover up the truth.
Wow.
As if that's not enough, they're threatening to release concrete evidence of all they've accused me of tomorrow.
What sort of evidence could they possibly have?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm sure they're just bluffing.
Duh. They seem pretty serious to me. I have reached out to the publishers, threatening a lawsuit for defamation if they don't bring down the post, but they're pretty adamant.
In the eye of the company, why would they do this when the article had over 1 million views in the first 3 hours of its upload?
Whose side are you on?
Are you really asking me that?
Look, I'm not trying to start a fight. Just use that pretty brain of yours and help me think of a solution.
Sure, I'll get back to you when I think of a way to get you out of this mess. Hey Mom, I'm so sorry I couldn't pick you up yesterday at the airport. It's fine, my daughter. I understand you've been busy. Besides, I got to spend time with my grandkids yesterday.
Thanks for understanding. I've cleared my schedule for the evening so we can spend quality time together.
That's my daughter, always thinking of her family first. I know I raised you right.
It's almost 7. Are you ready for dinner?
Yes, I am. We will be there soon.
Regardless of what happens tonight, I want you to know that I love you.
Why'd you say it like that?
It's nothing, Mom. Just know that I love you. Now and always.
I love you too. Your dad and I are going to head back home tomorrow.
So soon?
Yeah, we have had enough of the city for one weekend.
Mom, are you angry at me? I'm really sorry you all had to find out this way.
There is nothing you need to be sorry for, my baby. You did nothing wrong.
Thank you, Mom, for your love and support.
Anytime, my baby.
You think you did something by pulling that stunt at dinner?
Brilliant, right?
I don't have time to play your games. So what if I plan on seducing your husband and maltreating your kids a few times?
Do you even hear yourself?
I do. And from where I stand, you're looking like a total drama queen.
What?
The world always had to revolve around poor Stacy and her needs. I'm sick of it. Do you know what it felt like living in your shadows all these years?
You were never in my shadows.
Easy for you to say. You were always a perfect golden child. Pretty hair and pretty eyes, got out of school in time, got a job, married, and raised her kids. So freaking perfect.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play the naive card. I have loathed you since I was born. I never understood why I had to be born your sister.
You're delusional.
And you're entitled. You've never had to work for anything in your life.
Oh, don't break that up, because I have had to work for everything I own now.
Please, your pretty face bought you everything you have now. And just so you know, what happened at dinner will just blow off, and soon enough, Mom and Dad will forgive me. And I will get back into their good grace.
You've got another thing coming.
What do you mean?
Mom and Dad are making plans right this minute to cancel your inheritance.
What? They can't just do that. All these estates are in the countryside.
Oh, they're that serious, Bella. You should have thought about this before you tried going after things that aren't yours now. You stand the chance of losing everything that is yours.
Look, Stacy, I didn't mean any of these things I said or did. Please, believe me.
You can't possibly start begging now. I'm not yet even finished.
What does that mean?
Shouldn't you check on your social media account?
Why am I losing followers and trending on all platforms?
Perhaps that blog that published the article now has evidence to back up its claim.
Stacy, you did not.
Yes, I did. It was all me.
You hired a blogger to do this to your own sister's reputation?
May I remind you that you have burnt all of Jasmine's pride shirts and constantly verbally assaulted my kids. You have damaged Jasmine's self-esteem in a way I can only hope she recovers from.
I'm so sorry about that. I am. I realize my mistakes now. Just please don't do this.
It's already done, and expect all the tapes to be released by tomorrow morning. I wonder what your followers would have to say about that.
Stacy, please, I'm sorry. It will never happen again.
That's what I'm making sure of. I would have let it go if you just went after me, but you chose to go after my family. That's a line you don't go back from.
But I am your family.
You were my family, but the day you decided to try to seduce my husband, you ceased to be. Hiring the writer to publish that article was just giving Bella a taste of her own medicine. The next day the tapes went viral, and Bella lost all of her followers on her accounts. All her social media accounts were taken down as they had been reported too many times. By Monday, things had heated up in all spaces, and the Dean of Student Affairs were forced to revoke her school certificate due to her conduct. All brands dismissed her, and the NGOs she was working with moved on with their plans with other ambassadors. People were surprised to see the dark side of Bella, as she was always sunshines in all of her videos. They were amazed by her hate for the LGBTQ community, when all she did was speak about it on her page. I also released the videos of her verbal attacks on my kids, but I blurred the faces of my kids. It took almost 2 months for the social media frenzy to die down. My parents had revoked her inheritance and transferred it to my kids instead. Sometimes I wonder if I regret the extent to which I took things, but when I rewatch one of the tapes of how she assaulted my kids, the guilt disappears. Jasmine was starting to fall back into her usual self, although it took 4 months of therapy to get here. And of course, I was still married to Desmond, the best husband a woman could ever ask for.
Hi, are you done with the chores yet? I need something from you. It is an emergency.
Hello. Sorry, Mother. I have not gotten the chance to get started with the chores yet. Jody has been helping me all morning. I had to go to the pharmacy to get something for my hand.
Excuse me? You are making my daughter work? You know she is on break from college, and she wants to rest. Do you know how hard she has worked? And yet you are making her do menial house tasks? What kind of daughter-in-law are you? You barely pull your weight around this house. You know that I am old, and I need help. Yet every day, you are doing that useless art of yours. I want all the work to be done before I came back from church. We have a fundraiser tomorrow, and I was supposed to bake some cupcakes. But I have been so busy. So I will need you to bake 500 cupcakes. I am sure you can do it in 2 to 4 hours. Then I need you to deliver them to church before 9 p.m. tonight.
But that is impossible. I cannot do it. I am sorry. My hand is worse than I thought. Just trying to do anything hurts. On top of that, I have some commissions to complete, but my hand is useless. And 500 cupcakes in 2 hours? My hand is burnt. I am sorry you are asking something impossible from me. Otherwise, I would have helped. Maybe if you come back and help me out, then I can do what I can with one hand.
The best I can do is drive you to the church with the cupcakes. And do not forget that it's because of your own carelessness that your hand is burnt. You are so clumsy. How did my son end up with someone like you?
You were the one who burned my hand yesterday when you dropped that bowl of hot soup on me, Mother. You should understand that I will need a few days for my hand to heal. I feel terrible right now, and there is so much to do.
Wow, you live in my son's house rent-free, spend hours drawing useless cartoons for Peanut, and yet you dare to talk to me like that. You have forgotten your place, girl. Maybe we should send you back home, where you can learn some manners.
I am sorry, I was out of line, but I cannot do it. But I can try and buy you the cupcakes instead. How about that? Mom, I am sorry.
Save it for Blake.
Why were you so rude to my mom? You know she is old and cannot perform basic tasks. Why did you promise that our family would donate 500 cupcakes, knowing full well that you cannot? Where have you been all day? Because mom cannot find you? So you expect an old woman to make 500 cupcakes that you promised the church? Every day, it is something new with you.
Honey, that is not what happened. You saw what happened to my hand last night. I only went to the pharmacy for 10 minutes before coming home, and your mom was the one who said she would bake the cupcakes.
Liar! You were rude to her and called her lazy. You made my mom cry. What sort of person are you? After how clumsy you were with the soup yesterday, you could have spilled it on my mom.
You were not there. Sometimes it is like you cannot think for yourself. She lies to you, and you accept that as the truth, no matter what I say. I cannot bake because my hand is badly burnt. I told her that, and I was never rude to her. Why do you always take her side? It is like you do not even love me. I am some glorified maid.
Gosh, I do not have time for this. Just fix things with her. And of course, I care about you.
See? I told you that she was in the wrong. She threw away the very expensive cream that I bought to heal my hand. I need that cream, otherwise I will be permanently scarred.
Hi dear, I am getting off work in a few minutes. Are you sure that you did not misplace it? You know you do tend to do stuff like that. My mom would never do that to you.
Why do I even bother? It is not like you will do anything about it. I need to start working again soon.
But babe, It is not like you have a real job. Not that I mind, because I earn enough to take care of us. All I am saying is that maybe you should take a break from the drawing.
How many times must I tell you and that woman that it is a real job? I am an illustrator.
Okay, Miss Independent. I know you are just doing it to get extra money for yourself, so you do not have to ask me. And that is cool. But since we are trying to build a family, then maybe you should take a break.
How are we going to start a family when your mom lives with us? It is your house, babe, and she has her own. Ever since she moved in here, you have been different, and I am not sure that I like it.
There you go again. I am going to let the fact that you called my mom a thief slide, because I am not in the mood to fight for you. I will also pass by the pharmacy to get you some cream. Then, can you stop complaining?
Okay, fine. See you soon, and please drive safely.
You can stay there if those people are more important to you. I told you that you cannot go yet. We were all going to go in a couple of days. Why do you never listen to me? He will not be pleased to hear this.
I told you I would be back within a week. I do not have the patience for you right now. Not today. My father passed away, but you expect me to just sit around waiting for permission to go support my mother. It is your fault that I could never visit him when he was on his deathbed. You are a heartless woman.
We are your family now. You are my son's wife, and you have a responsibility towards him and our family. How do you expect me to handle the household chores all alone all week? Jody left last night.
It is just for a few days, and you could look for someone to help you out for the following days before I get back. And I hope by the time I get back, my hand will be fully healed. I am sorry this is last minute, but you have to understand.
Understand what? That you cannot do what you are good for? Running the household? A woman's place is in her house as soon as she gets married. She is a visitor at her parents' house.
I know that you are my mother-in-law, but I feel more like a slave in your house. I am also bringing an income into the household, but I never complain when you dump mountains of chores in my own house. You are the one who is a visitor in my husband's house.
I gave birth to that man.
I am sure that you can take care of him for a few days. I already did the meal prep for the week. I also did deep cleaning so you can get away with some light dusting. The cleaning material is under the kitchen sink. Let me know if you need anything else.
Hello? No, we cannot afford a maid, and I am too old to work. Come back this instant.
See you in a week.
Willow, as soon as you get this, come back here right now. What is wrong with you? You are out of control. How can you tell my mother that she does not belong in this house? You will get on the first flight back here. I can book the tickets for you right now. Then, we will decide if you can go to your father's funeral.
No, like I told her, I am coming back in a week and I could not answer my phone because we are busy with the arrangement. You did not even say condolences to my dad. You also made excuses when I wanted us to come to visit him. So can you at least do right by him now that he has passed away? You were also supposed to be here with me. My mom keeps on asking where you are.
You know I cannot come. I have to work. I am extremely busy. I do not know who has been putting these foolish ideas in your head, but I am your husband. You live in my house, so you will do what I say. If you do not, then there will be no place left for you when you come back.
I am so sorry, love, but I cannot leave my family in a dark time like this.
So be it.
Since you want us to get a maid, you are paying for it.
What? Why?
You were supposed to be here. It's expensive to get someone to help these days, so yes, I have already found buyers for your jewelry and nicer clothes. Your paintings suck, so I did not even try to sell them.
No, please tell me you are joking. Are you mad?
I hate you. You are malicious and vindicated.
You had no reason to do what you did. I got the divorce papers. Are you serious?
I feel like you are not making enough effort for any of this to work. You disrespected my family and went against our wishes. I gave you a chance to come back home, but you refused. Stay with your mom. There is no place for you here.
When are you coming back, my dear?
You two said I should not come back, so never.
You know Blake has a temper, dear. He did not mean it. It's only a few more days, right?
No, I am done. I signed the divorce papers, and the next time we will be seeing each other will be in court.
You can to me. You are such a kind soul. I do not know what he was thinking when he sent you the papers. And I burned my hand. I cannot work.
But in your words, it's just a hand. You can work. Tell your son I will see him in court.
Babe, why did you sign those papers?
I am not your babe, and I signed them because you sent them. You told me I had to choose between my father's funeral and coming back there to be abused, so I made my choice.
But my darling, I was so stressed, and I needed you to be here, which is why I sent those papers. I swear I was bluffing. I meant it when I vowed to never leave you.
But you broke all the other vows, so this marriage is over.
Willow, you are my better half. Please tell me you are joking. I am so sorry.
Want to know something funny? These days that I have spent away from you and your mother have been the best. Not once did I get a headache or have a mental breakdown. Stay with her. You deserve each other. I am done.
Where will you even go? You have nothing, and you are nothing.
So you think. You thought I was earning peanuts with my work? But that is because I did not show you the money. I sent most of the money I made to my mom to help with my dad's treatment, then I saved the rest. I thought that maybe you would change. That is why I did not leave when I should have. But now, I am so sure that you are rotten, just like her. Have a nice life.
You are pathetic. You will never make it.
I have a lot of money saved up. And now that I do not have my dad's medical bills to take care of, I will have more money to live a comfortable life. So yeah, I am pathetic, but at least I am free.
You witch. You think you are clever. You're not even beautiful anymore. Who will marry you?
Good morning, Willow.
Hello, Mrs. Davis.
But I am your mom.
What do you want? I have a Skype meeting with a client in a bit.
I just wanted to ask you if you would come to visit me. It has been a while.
And you think his wife will like that?
That gold digger got me thrown out of my house. Now I am stuck at this old age home. Maybe it is too much to ask, but I wish you were my daughter-in-law again.
You do not want a daughter-in-law. You want a doormat. Now that I am living my best life, and your son kicked you out, I am suddenly good enough for you? You made every day I spent in your house hell. You never appreciated the effort that I put into taking care of you. I used to respect you, but you took advantage of that.
For that, I am so sorry, my dear. I did not see how important you were. It is this old age. I think that was why I was so difficult. After you left, he started dating all sorts of wayward girls. They were so much younger than him, and they had no respect. He was always partying and spending money on them, leaving me with nothing. He made me do all the work while he brought those girls home. Then, he brought Irene one day, and he married her. Irene is very rude, does not want to work, and spends all day making demands with those long nails.
Not my problem. He made his choice to move on.
He is miserable. She is sucking him dry, and I caught her talking to another man. I know that she is cheating on him because I heard her speaking to another man. So I told him, but he did not want to believe me. Instead, he blamed me and said my lies are what ruined your relationship. He is right, though. I wish I was more honest and treated you better.
Now you know how I felt when you abused me and he did not believe me. Well, Did you not have a strong mother and son bond? So strong that you ganged up on me?
Willow, my dear.
No, do not even say another word. You are no longer my family. Therefore, I do not care.
He kicked me out and sent me to an old age home. He also put my house up for sale. But I know it is Irene's idea. My daughter, I do not want to spend the rest of my life in an old age home. He is so far gone. She is slowly destroying him, and he does not see it. Can't you do something? Please, I am coming to you as a mother.
I am sorry. I cannot do anything. Please do not contact me again. I have a lot going on in my life. I cannot be caught up in this mess. I really do wish myself the best, but for the love of all that is good, delete my number.